are right in the middle of a stylish, colourful and practical kitchen makeover. Now the old kitchen was just so tired and the layout wasn't working for a busy family of 6. So we ripped the whole lot out, filled in the window and started installing new cabinets. If you possibly can, try and install all of your cabinets before you order your bench tops. That way you'll get exact measurements and things will fit perfectly. Now for the bench top, I've chosen a white square edge Formica as opposed to a bullnose. Now I know it's a small detail, but having this just gives a kitchen a modern, crisp finish. So while Gordon's busy finishing this off, I'm going to get cracking on that designer splashback I promised. I've gathered together a whole heap of different tiles. Some of them are modern, some mosaics. I've even been lucky enough to find some old vintage tiles. In fact, these ones were exactly the same as in the house that I grew up in. Now, I've also had a sheet of Villa board cut to size. I've allowed a couple of millimetres all the way around, which allows for easy install and also a silicone line. Now, I have no idea how this design is actually going to play out, so I've got a hot cup of tea. Off I go. Let's go! So the key to nutting out your design, I guess, is to start with your character or your key feature tiles. Now just lay these out. The theory is if everything goes according to plan, you can fill in those tiny gaps with the mosaics and you won't have to cut any tiles. This is so much fun. You know, there's no hard and fast rules with the way you plan this. You've just got to keep working around, playing with your colours until you find just the right one. So I'm looking for something for this space here. I reckon the white fits just perfectly. I'm super happy with my design, so now it's time to transfer it onto the splashback material, which in this case is Villa board. I've already pre-primed it. This is a good idea. It helps to stop any excess moisture soaking from your glue down into the board, and that's going to give us a better stick.
Gotta have it, it's a wonderful thing. It's all the rage, it's all the craze, what a joy it will bring.
It's tempting to glue the whole board all at once, but you'll find it much easier to just work in small sections as you go. That way you can take your time, you're not in any rush to get everything down before the glue dries. Because we're using odd tiles, you'll find you'll have a whole variety of thicknesses. Now don't worry about it, because once you grout, the whole lot will come together and just having those different levels will all add to the charm. Oh, around the corner. Now everything's nice and dry. It simply sits in place, held there with some liquid nails. Oh, look at that. So cool. Now I can go over it with grout, and there you go, beautiful designer splashback. When it's time to clean up the grout, just make sure you use a nice flat sponge that's not too wet, squeeze out the excess water and just run it at a 45-degree angle. That way you're not going to take out too much grout. If you go straight up or down, it's just going to knock it all out from in between the tiles, and that's not what you want.
It's beautiful, beautiful, new and shiny. It's beautiful.
You've got to admit, every stage of a brand new kitchen is exciting, but a really special moment is when all of the appliances start going in. And the best part is it doesn't need a stool to keep the door closed. Installing your kitchen cabinets is only half the story. How you fit them out can make the most of the available space. Think really carefully about the planning. Where you put your cups, your plates and your bowls can make life a whole lot easier. So situate them where they'll be easier to grab. Like this here with the dishwasher is perfect. Now add things like adjustable shelves and pull-out baskets. This makes a lot of sense. And for your pantry, how about having the whole lot pull out? You'll never lose food in the back of the cupboard again. And for these dinky little cupboards that tend to end up really cluttered, how about pull-out shelving? Perfect for all your herbs, your spices and your cooking oils. Now we could have had bar stools alongside the island bench, but by pushing the dining table hard up against it, it makes great use of this space. The kids can sit all around it, spread out their homework while mum and dad are cooking dinner. It's the real heart of the home. I'm just loving it. This kitchen has so much energy. We've actually taken our design inspiration from a really hot trend in fashion right now called colour blocking. It's where they put high key or high contrast colours right together for really dramatic effect. Now here we've gone for this beautiful cherry red all the way around, but just to break it up, we've used this beige and the white bench tops. Kind of like putting ice cream with your apple pie, just gives you a little sweet relief.
Hey, oh, do you like it like that?
colourful kitchen is complete. Blocks of colour that add pizzazz and style. This is a kitchen that is bang on trend.